Oh, hello? Are we back? OBS freaked the hell out on me for some reason. Hello? Yeah, I think OBS dropped for a solid second and a half there. Well, not a solid second and a half, more like 30 seconds or so. I'm not sure exactly for how long I was out. The little red thing was up for a little while, which is, as always, never not concerning. In any case, we are back, or at least I hope we are back to normal. You guys can hear me, right? I'm gonna assume you can, and I'll carry on as usual. Right. So yeah, this is just gonna be like a normal rice beast. Maybe it's even gonna be sleeping. You know what? Let's have it be taking a little nap. All right. We can do it like this. Erase this part here, and then maybe have this part. I want to make the tail a little shorter. This makes it seem like the tail is maybe a little too long. Okay. Then the next frame. Oh, I messed up the order of these. All right, hang on. Let me try this. There we go. Okay, then the next frame is going to be the exact same thing, except the sun is going to be kind of it's going to be having some kind of anime blasting out effect. And we'll mess around with the shading a little bit to make it more obvious that that's what's happening. One big benefit of Ace Sprite is that you don't need to use. I don't need to use my pen tablet to mess around with it. That's very convenient for me. Okay, and then this frame will probably be the one that's the most different to the other ones. Good morning. Hey, Leah, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am making some pixel art. Feeling great. Hey, that's awesome. Dude, waking up and feeling like you're ready for anything is the best. There are legit days where I feel like I can take on the world, and it's the best. Okay, there we go. I'm making my beast have like a Dragon Ball Z style transformation sequence. I woke up with a slight hangover, but woke up to something nice being sent to me. Oh, that's nice. That's so sweet. That's definitely a good start of the day. Receiving good news and such first thing in the morning, nothing beats that. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna have the light coming out from the sun. What's on the menu today, boss? Well, you see, I need to make a sub notification alert, and so I'm making my Rice Beast have a Super Saiyan transformation. That's kind of the goal for today, is to make a nice little whatchamacallit, sub notice. Are they going to be buff? They're just gonna kind of have that Dragon Ball Z power aura. I won't lie to you. I have thought of making like a joke rice beast that is like extremely muscular, but every single time I do that, I throw up a little bit in my mouth. So I'm not sure if I should commit or not. Is the ground going to be broken? Huh. That's a good idea, actually. Okay, then like this. Then yeah, because I want to make it obvious that the beast in question is actually like feeling powered up rather than it just being like sapped by the sun. That is so weird. I just felt myself pronounce sun with like a Z. Hold on. If I just select these two, what's that going to look like? Hang on. Set loop section. Here we go. Yeah, okay. That works. All right, that's pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to. Okay, I think we can move on from the whatchamacallit, the kind of sketch layer to the line work. Now, if I remember how to, okay, there we go. Here we go. Every single day I forget how to use a sprite, but every single day I also remember. I'm much like Sisyphus in this manner. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, so these empty balls mean that there's just nothing in the frame. Okay. All right, I'm gonna open up. Did I even have this? Hang on. Oh, there we go, yeah. There we go. This is the one that I use for my raid alert. Okay. Oh, right. I don't use just like pure black. It's like this kind of reddish dark color. Okay. I also forgot that you can't actually like hang on. I forgot that A Sprite is a little finicky about colors. Let's see. Dude, I kind of want to give Ricebeast some like massive jowls here. Really give him some cute little rice cheeks. Some rice jowls. Like Kirby. There we go. Like have you ever seen a GIF or an animation of Kirby sleeping? It is the most peaceful little dude ever known to mankind in the universe. Love how jowls are a symbol of being tough, but we see him as cute. Mm-hmm, that's right. Listen, we know the score. Jowls on cats are adorable. Listen, you understand. Okay, there we go. Okay. I think I need to make the tail at least 3 pixels wide for it to be like cohesive. Unless let me try something actually. Okay, yeah, no, I think this works also. All right, now we need to make the sun. Ace Sprite has a circle tool, doesn't it? Yeah, here we go. Ellipse tool. Oh, I'm sorry, an ellipse tool. I don't know. I've never used the word ellipse instead of circle. Nothing wrong with it, mind, but it's just like it doesn't feel right. Two, three. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. The most low-res sun I could make. It doesn't get much simpler than this. I think I'm going to place the mouth just a little bit lower. Nah, right in the middle. Gotta be right in the middle. Okay, this second panel is going to be the exact same. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a third frame right here. Copy and paste this one. Okay, and this one, we're going to have like 2 frames where we see like Rice Beast almost getting hit by it, and then 1 frame where the light hits it, and then okay, yeah, this will work. I wonder if there's any like specific rules. I don't know enough about pixel art to know if there are specific rules on like whether you're supposed to have an even or an odd number of frames. I just kind of do whatever. My approach to technical details is fuck it, we ball. I bring a certain sort of devil may care vibe to the pixel art situation that a lot of more technical people don't really care for. That's true. As long as it looks good, you can get away with just about anything. Okay. All right, we're gonna bring Rice Beast's body up. We're gonna get rid of these curves and open up the eyes. Can I make like a solid ellipse? Yo, actually, these like little cross eyes help a lot. I mean, that's just how art be, and I think that that's beautiful. That's true. One time, one of my biggest inspirations, one of my biggest like moods that I've ever had, right? Like, sometimes you see something that really resonates with you, and you're like, yes, this person knows what I'm about. One time, I saw this one pin just floating around that said, "Art is anything you can get away with," and I'm like, hell yes, you understand. If I start saying stuff, it's because I'm a bit tipsy. That's okay. By the way, all right, it's okay if you start saying stuff because you're a bit tipsy, but if you give away the location of your hidden stash of buried gold that nobody has known the secret to for 10 years, then I am Then I am definitely going to act on that information. I would never. True. The secrets to your doubloons are well kept and would not be broken by something as simple as a little bit of tipsiness. I don't even know where it is. That's the best kind of treasure. You want my treasure? You can have it. I left it all in one place. Okay, but where? I don't remember. One Piece would be so much funnier if they just straight up never knew where the shit was buried. No, like they do know where the One Piece is buried. Like it's on this island called Laughtail or something. But most people don't know that as a thing. Like the One Piece's plot is that like everybody's trying to find the One Piece, right? But like the thing is, only a few very strong pirates both know where the One Piece is and like are able to tell you its location, and none of them want to help Luffy. So naturally, he has to kind of figure it out himself. It also doesn't help that most of the pirates don't even like most of the stronger pirates don't even care about the One Piece very much. Actually, no, I don't know how many pirates in One Piece actually know where the One Piece is. I think Whitebeard knew, but I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know much about One Piece either. I know some of like the major stuff about One Piece, but like I don't know the intricacies of it. I'm like a poser, but for One Piece. Okay, 4, 5. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, and then we are going to copy and paste this over here. Hmm. Right. Okay. I wanted the rice piece to have like little power lines coming out of them. I remember now. Power lines is in like little lines indicating that he's radiating with power, not that he is like electrical equipment. Yes, including the tail. Gotta have a little bit on the tail. Even the tail gets a power boost. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna grab this. Have you made that joke already where the tail is a big buff arm? I don't think I have. Come to think of it, I don't use rice piece in my bits nearly as much as I should. It would be a pretty funny idea. The thing is that I feel like in my mind, rice beast's thing is like biting things. So I think that's why I don't really associate it with like buff arms, so to speak. There we go. Okay, and then okay, I'm missing some stuff on the side here. I see. Okay. And we will make one more frame here. Isn't there a Pokemon that's its whole thing? Like its tail's like a big buff arm? Ipom, right? It looks like a monkey with like a hand on its back. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually like multiple Pokemon's thing. Alright, we can probably turn off the guide layer now. There we go. This part of the tail looks like a big old 4. Recently, I found out that the drugstore near where I live stocks cream cheese in some of its cold goods section, and I also found out that they stock bagels. So I've been living my best life, eating cinnamon raisin bagels with cream cheese at my leisure. This power is something that I need to learn to restrain myself with. Like, listen, live deliciously, yes, absolutely. But I feel like I also need to be aware of the consequences thereof. Okay, there we go. Okay, this goes up. Okay, good, good, good. What does this look like animated? The ears are a little bit too tall. I need to bring them down a bit. Okay, gotta hang on. What's the one? That's a what? Okay, intersect selection, subtract from selection, Alt Shift. Here we go. Boom. All right, what happens if we loop it now and turn off onion skin as well? Whoa. Hmm. For some reason, it reminds me a little bit of like the texture for fire from Minecraft. That's a good thing, though. Okay, and then that'll go up like this. Now, see, the issue now is that the left eye isn't moving at all. Yeah. Today I learned that apparently there are businesses in New York, and of course it has to be New York, whose entire thing is that they take care of office building plans. You know, like how some office buildings will just have exclusively like plastic plants, but some of them will be like, oh, but we take very good care of our employees, and we make sure that we only have real plants. The issue with that is that like real plants require real and actual maintenance. So what ends up happening is that you have these businesses whose whole thing is that they go into these office buildings just to take care of the plants real quick, and that's their model. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Imagine if you're like an urban gardener, and that's like your whole thing. You're like a gardener of the offices. That actually sounds kind of fun, although I don't think I'd be very good at it. I have something of a murderous green thumb. My so-called green thumb has something of a jagged claw at the end. Hmm. All right, what's this look like? Okay, this one over here is like way out of place. Where did I put you? All right, it's right here. Oh, you know what? Would actually look very nice as well if I also made the rice pea size bug out with power a little bit. All right, let me put the. There we go. Okay, and now we just use this over where the. There we go. All right, how's that look? Not quite what I had in mind. All right. What about instead? There we go. That's a little better. That being okay, now this part here is bugging me though. All right, which one is this? Never mind. That's like the sun's tentacle thing. We can't actually touch that one. I said tentacle thing. It's ray. That's the sun's ray. I can't actually touch that. Also, this one line back here is very shoddily animated. It doesn't seem to have much vibrance. Okay. We have that in. Okay, so I think we have the general animation in check here. Delete tag. All right, let's see what this looks like. Okay, and then we can just. All right, maybe instead of looping this, we can just copy and paste these last few frames together at the end here. Okay, copy, paste. Copy and paste. How's that? Maybe one more loop. One more loop and then we wrap up. Okay. Okay, now what's bugging me is that there's like a little one shape here. All right, which one is this on? Okay, that's one. Every 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, this works. Something weird about this part here. Okay. Maybe we remove this and this. How's that? Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know why this one is so much different than the others. Seems to work well though. Wait, no, I think I know what happened. Hold on. 2, 3. I think I must have missed a frame. I think that's what must have happened. Okay, this one goes up like this. And then this one kind of finishes it off right here. All right. Now let's check the loop. Okay. So I think maybe instead of reverting it just directly back to the little, what do you call, cross eyes, we can make it like little beady eyes. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. This little pixel up here is bugging me though. And now this one's out of place too. Okay. Let's not have this be connected to the eye. Okay, then 2, 3. Okay, this one goes back down, which is weird. What's this? Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, they keep going down for some reason. Okay, and then we put these back down a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's see. Not quite, not quite, because we want there to be like almost like a sort of progression. There we go. All right, let's check this one. Maybe just one more frame? Nah, we should cut back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll leave it at that for the time being. That part of the animation, I mean. Okay, in this one we will paint Rice Beast. That's not the color I wanted. Okay, so it's just pure FFFF, like that. Which one of these was it? FFFFFFF. There we go. Let's try that again. Okay, and this one is F for the da. Yeah. I read recently that apparently Morton salt, you know those guys that make like that iodized salt that's like everywhere? Apparently they're partnering with this like one craft beer manufacturer to make a specialized branded IPA. And what shocked me the most was like the description of the flavor for this thing. It was described as like citrusy, full of juice, and also with like a noticeable punch of salt. Now, if you're of a rational mind, you might say to me, but Pabs, doesn't that mean you're essentially drinking salt water? And I would say that is correct. That is exactly what it sounds like they're doing. I don't know. I mean, it has to at least taste good, right? Like, I don't imagine they'd make a really awful drink just to make it taste bad. You know, I don't think they would waste their resources or the manufacturer's time with that sort of information. I do know that some like salty drinks do have like not good for you effects, but like like different effects. Like I remember somebody said that if you drink like salted coffee, that can help you wake up. Something like that. But yeah, no, I don't. I'm not putting my faith in. I'm not about to put my faith in the salted IPA just yet. Okay, that's good. All right, then for the sun, I need to open up. Hang on, a picture of the sun in A Sprite. Still so crazy how coffee and a shitload of salt rehydrates you. I mean, that's not what it does, I believe. I was told by a doctor. Oh, well then, my bad. All right, here we go. Sun texture. Dude, yeah, that's right. Dude, this is still one of the prettiest pictures I've ever made. It's like just a big ball, orange ball, but it's just so pleasant to look at for some reason. Okay, then we have. Okay, so now it's color picking as it pleases. All right, I see how it is. It's so nice and painty. Glad I didn't mess up and wrote panty. That would be weird for the sun. That would be a strange thing for the sun to wear. Although I did draw the sun wearing a bunny suit that one time, so I'm not sure if I have any room to talk. Let's see. Yeah, we should add this one in too as well. This looks like some kind of skull. I think we can leave the sun like this for the time being. I think that's fairly easy to parse as an object. There we go. Let's just grab the sun's coloring right here. Okay. Then. Oh, right. This doesn't help when I'm in onion skin like this. Okay, let's just grab the beast right here. Oh yeah. Also, apparently, the name of the rock of the salted beer is gonna be Pure Joy. That's the name that they're going for with it. I don't know. I feel like being completely dehydrated must give you some kind of like weird high, and the same like sunstroke must make you feel like lightheaded, right? Don't get sunstroke either, by the way, and definitely don't get sunstroke while you're dehydrated. That is like the worst possible combination you could have. All right, let's group these together. All right, then we are going to make a new layer. Somewhere around. Oh, wait. Continuity error. Somebody kill this fool. Look at that. All right. Wait, what? Sometimes I really don't understand how a sprite works, and it kind of pisses me off. I don't know. There's a certain. It's probably because I'm not as experienced with a sprite as I am with, say, CSP. I should try to learn how to make like actual animations at some point, so I don't need to keep relying on a sprite for my alerts and such. But the problem is that like I really like the pixel art look for alerts and such, and I'm also very good at it. So there's like two reasons to not really do anything about that. And I think the next part is probably going to be like the power aura of Rice Beast. So I think, what's the most common like aura type for Dragon Ball? I think it's like yellow, right? No, okay, it is like yellow. All right. I'm gonna need to work very hard. Oh wait, is there like a GIF that I can use? Oh, look at that. Hang on. Goku power up GIF. Oh wow, it's actually pretty easy. Hang on, check this out. Okay, that's not opening up as a GIF file. Let me try that again. Hello, pleasant gradient of the sun. All right, there we go. This would be such a twisted way to watch anything. Friggin' Sprite actually has some pretty good GIF capabilities, but like, I imagine that if you cut up a movie into individual GIFs and then just ran them through Sprite. All right, hang on. One. All right, we can get rid of this frame. Or maybe not. All right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no, check this out. So one, two, oh, this is an odd number of frames. That's also really weird. But it looks like they hold it for 2 frames each. That's important to know. Okay, so it goes. All right, we can delete this frame. Delete this frame. Okay, this one's different, this one's different, this one's different. Or is it? Hang on. It's just a little bit different, but maybe 2 and 4? Okay, no, so it goes. Hang on, let me add a new layer. Okay. What's a really good color to use for this? Maybe like bright green. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. There is a reason for this. Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I'm Pabs, our Racing VTuber and an artist. And today we're studying Goku for a minute, but we're trying to make an alert for our stream. How was your stream? You were playing Dino Crisis, right? Hang on. There we go. Goku moment, that's right. Yeah, Dino Crisis. I remember reading about Dino Crisis at some point. I think like it had some kind of unique technology, but I think most games did at that era. I don't know. I remember there being something special about Dino Crisis. Yeah, the dinosaurs. Pretty fun survival horror, a bit harder than most other survival horrors. Oh. Okay. And this one goes like this, and this one goes like this. Enemies are faster, can move between areas. You get hit, you drop your weapon, and you can bleed out. That sounds brutal. I will say, I'm glad. I hope. Are most of the enemies dinosaurs then? Because I don't know how. I don't know, like, if being hunted by beasties would be more stressful than being hunted by, like, normal zombies. Compared to, like, Resident Evil or Silent Hill. I know technically Silent Hill's thing isn't zombies. Okay. So far, most have been dinosaurs. Okay, good to know. Okay, so it does seem to be kind of. Hmm. I think our best strategy is to deploy a fuck it we ball kind of mentality to it. Because from what I can see, right, it just kind of it always rises, but it goes up and down at the same time. Okay, I can probably figure that out. I should probably also turn off my nightlight filter. Ah, much better. Actually, no, that's hurting my retinas. If I had retinas, I mean, which I don't, because of K-pop, you see. Let's see. But yeah, no, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, obviously get some rest if you need to. If streaming takes a lot out of you. Okay. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Okay, then we take this side here. Actually, we should probably make the beam come directly from the sun as well. Okay, there we go. If I told myself 3 or 4 years ago that I would be doing live streams, making a small bipedal cat be zapped by the sun and have a Dragon Ball Z power aura in it, I don't think I would have known how to respond. Life is crazy like that. It really is. I think you know. I think like a lot of like irony poisoning, right, has made us kind of be like, oh no, we can't like, yeah, go. Life goes in so many places. Like, I think sometimes, as much as I love taking my own lore seriously, I don't do that. By the way, I have never once taken my own lore seriously. I think it's also important to take a step back and recognize some of the stuff that some of the stuff that we get into as VTubers and as live streamers is fucking nuts. Honestly, it's one of the biggest benefits of being a VTuber is that you can just do whatever the fuck you want. It really is quite the best. Alright, then. I need to copy and paste this entire thing of iBeam. There we go. But yeah, I was talking earlier about how Morden Salt is partnering with like this craft brewery to make their own beer, which is noted to have like a punch of salt. I actually have tried salted coffee a couple of times. I heard that it's supposed to be really good if you are like exhausted or like sleep deprived. Obviously, it didn't taste very good, but I do think it's an interesting experience. Yeah. I don't think you should give it to people who are dehydrated though. Like that, I feel like that's a bad idea. Like maybe not a hangover cure. Yeah, that I think that's probably a good way to put it. Like it's good to like recover, but it's not good as like a hangover cure. Okay. And then okay, and then the coup de grace. Can we like hide this cell? Where are like the onion skin properties? Oh, there they are. Perfect. Okay, then. No, wait, what is this? Uh, huh. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I think out of all the art programs I use, Sprite is definitely the one that consistently gives me the most issues in terms of like placing stuff. Okay, there we go. And then big spike, little spike, medium spike. POV, you're shopping at Home Depot for supplies for your homemade punchy pit. Let's see. Okay, we can do a little spike here. Then increase the size of this. No, that's a little bit too far out. Hang on. We need to have like a small spark here, and then a small dip, and then a big spark right here. All right, let's see the loop. No, that definitely just looks like the rice piece is getting shocked. All right. So, alternative idea may forego the like full extent of the like the DBZ force field, right? And instead of that, we have a hang on. We retain the I beams, the beam attack, but instead of having it be like this, like instead of having it be like the full thing, it's just like it's like lines essentially. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, a good compromise. Why can't I draw anything? Oh, because I don't have anything selected. No, it's still not letting me draw anything. What's the deal, Ace Sprite? There we go. Okay, now we're cool. Okay, there we go. And we can have just a little one back here. We can also nerf this one a little bit. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. They remind me a little bit of bananas. A little, just a little bit. And actually, we can probably afford to bring these guys down just a little bit. Okay. No, that's not right. Nope. Could you... May... Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what this looks like on the loop. I think we might need one more frame. Unless we also bring these guys down a little bit. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Alright, maybe if I also drag them out a little bit like this. Let's see what we can do with this, huh? Alright, how's that look? Maybe if I have like smaller lines between them, it'll also help. And then we raise these guys way up. How's that? Okay, I realize now that I've missed a little bit of the laser eyes here. Alright, how about now? I think another good idea would be probably to change up the color of the... Oh god, what did I just do? To change up the color of the beams between frames. Alright, so this one, for example, we bump it a little bit to orange. How's that? Okay, get rid of these. And then maybe this one is like full on... Or maybe instead of making this one like full on orange, right, we make it like kind of still the yellowish that it was before. And then this one we make full on kind of like reddish orange. I definitely like this better than the previous iteration. It looks a lot less like Rice Pieces getting shocked. All right, yeah, we're gonna need another frame here. We do one more frame. We do one more frame. And actually, maybe in this frame, Rice Piece can just look kind of normal. Or, you know, as normal as it gets in this context. Okay, remove this part. Trim this part. Give a little haircut here and there. Actually, you know what might be a good idea is to return kind of like to that style from the beginning where it's like a little bit of a cross eye. Okay, how's this? Okay, okay, okay. We continue to do a little trolling. Alright. Let's turn on that onion skin. Okay. Alright, I think I know what I want now. Alright, we decrease the... Gotta dodge the I-beams. I really should have put those on a separate layer. I think that's what I'm gonna do now, actually. Hang on. Select color range. Okay. Alright, new frame. Or new layer, I guess. What the? Okay, perfect. Now we just need to do that for all of these. Okay, good, good, good. Select color range. Yes, okay. And then this one here. Okay. We can switch the color back to this kind of more like yellowish orange here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, then with the particle effects from the... Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think what we do is we actually bump these up a little bit. So we move these three up in this direction. And then for this first one, instead of having all that, we have a very subtle, a much more subtle effect right here. Now, if only I could remember how to... There we go. We'll have them be like fat little globs here. Okay, there we go. How's this look? Okay. We can probably move these guys up a little bit. What's the one? Okay, for it's V to move it up entirely. What the? Oh, that's weird. All right, let's get rid of this line then. The good news is that because these don't have like a very specific form I want to retain, I can do whatever I want with them. Okay, there we go. Then over here, we are going to have... I mean, what's it look like now? Okay, now we put them a little too high. Okay, 3. Okay, let's see. All right, and now we just move this one down a little bit. How's that look with Rice Beast? Ooh, very good. That being said, this line here could use a little bit of work. Okay, so we stop the animation. All right. No, something about that doesn't seem right. Oh, it's because there's already another one back there. All right. What if we hang on? What if I kind of just rotated it a little bit and then spread it like this? Let's try that. Hmm. Now they're a little flat as a problem. I get usually I don't like to I like to think of myself as like a mildly detail oriented person, right? I like to pay attention to the things I do, but I'm not exactly the kind of guy who gets lost in details when it comes to art. But there's something about pixel art that makes me into the most like millimeter measuring by the ruler abiding neurotic little jerk on this side of the planet. I think that's a healthy thing, you know. I think it's good to have a mix between of that. You know, you got to get every pixel right. I think it's because like with raster art, with ordinary art, right? You can kind of like freeball it a little bit. You're like, it looks good to me. But like with pixels, at least in this kind of scenario, right? You have a much clearer picture of them. You can see them much more individually, so the errors stand out more to you. I feel, or at least they stand out more to me. All right, I'm gonna do everything there because I feel like it was good a little while ago. Yeah, like this. Can make it 100% precise because there's such a small number of possible things. That's true as well. I think like that's. I think you hit the nail on the head. That's very true. Yeah, you have more control over things, so you feel like exercising that control. Yeah. What's that one phrase like? You resent the things you can control and fear those things you can't. Something like that. I feel like I've heard that said once. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, wait, hang on. I got an idea. What if we have like a small, hang on, a small little like dispatch right here? Let's hide rice piece for a second here. Yeah, like this. Okay. I think we need to make the globules up here fatter. I think that's what we need. There we go. All right, let's try this. Yeah, okay, that looks tight. I like that. Although it does feel a little bit like we're missing out on this line here. How's this? Okay, let's try this. Alright, I think I see what's bothering me here. This little worm looking thing. I know I made it just earlier, but I don't know, something bugs me about it. Dr. Worm over here. I should listen to that song again. I remember it being really fun. Listen to They Might Be listen to Dr. Worm by I think it's They Might Be Giants. I forget who made the song, but I remember the name of it. Yeah, no, it's by They Might Be Giants. I remember I listened to this ska cover of it, made by this one person called Ska Tune Network. They did a really good job. I really enjoyed it. Okay, and I think just as a little extra part right here, we can create a sort of force field. Again. Yeah, I really like Jur stuff. Let's see. There we go. And then increase the size of the eraser. And this much should be good. Then. Okay. Okay. All right. I think what we do is that we retain the force field for like these two frames and then just let it go. I kind of wish there was. Oh, wait, there is a blur tool actually. Hang on. I've got an idea. No, that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, erase this part right here. Okay. Hmm. Frame duration, millisecond 100. Oh, here we go. Cell properties. All right, so we bump this up to the normal amount. God. This looks like some kind of messed up egg. Rice pieces entered their cocoon. They will not leave until the metamorphosis is complete and they can be free again and live on as a beautiful butterfly. I think rice bees should be allowed to be some kind of insect. You know, I don't know why, but it feels kind of right that they'd be an insect. Nature is beautiful. Okay, so maybe we also have like a very slight, very, very light version of this cocoon. I think now is when we would deploy the blur tool, if ever. Let's see. Maybe this one instead. Hmm. All right, how's this look? I think I see the issue here. This should be leaning forward rather than backwards. Okay, so then maybe what we do is we actually... This is the power level, right? Okay. So maybe what we do instead of that, instead of all this, is we move the power lines a little bit over here. Maybe not too much, though. We need to be mindful of this third frame here. Hang on, let's turn off this one. Okay. No, hang on. Something's weird with the eye lasers. Which one of you is it? There it is. Okay. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Nope. False alarm? Nope. There's nothing worse than a sneeze that can't make up its damn mind. Straight up. It just comes and goes as it likes. It's like some kind of unruly house gust. I feel like I should charge rent to every sneeze that never really reached its full potential, so to speak. Let's see. And like this, and like this. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we can reduce the opacity to very little. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, Now we need to get out of this loop right here and actually work on the... Okay, I think that maybe first of all, we need a change to the laser beams, because I feel like right now they're a little bit easy to lose. And also, I do remember that in my... what do you call... For some reason in my lore comic, I remember I made the sun's eye lasers blue. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, the sun also becomes like purple, but I don't think that's a good idea to have it rapidly change color like that. That being said, yeah, zap. Oh lordy, but yeah, yeah, we can change. We can change the beam color to blue. And I think I have an idea for how to make it look more powerful too. Decrease this to maybe 2 pixels, or maybe actually no, 1 pixel is fine. Okay, and then thicken them right around here in the middle. And have them really thicken out right here. I think I get... Okay, I think then maybe I can still have the... This looks a little bit like the sun is crying. There we go. Okay, how about this? All right, if we do a little bit of movement when we're setting up the previous frames, then we should be good with this. That being said, I think what would be a good idea would be to add a couple of white dots, or at least very pale blue dots. Not to be confused with the romantic name for the planet. Sun attacks you with tear beam! I think that's what the Binding of Isaac is about. From everything I've seen. Okay, there we go. And just a little bit there. Does Binding of Isaac still have like a community? I remember that everybody kind of like tripped over themselves to play that game back when it was like the 2010s. I think that's like one of the first like new indie roguelikes, right? It was like one of the first of its kind where like people still hadn't been fully spoiled, might not be the right word. Saturated with like roguelikes. Pretty sure it's still going pretty strong. Yeah, I could see that happening. Crazy to think about that. Honestly. Like, you don't see Super Meat Boy making a comeback, and that guy was, like, basically in the same universe as that other thing. I never ended up playing Super Meat Boy. Hmm. Maybe if I kind of add a little bit of something right here. And then right here. Okay, and then we start removing this part right here. Okay, how's that? A little weird. Maybe we should, if we just remove this last one, what happens then? Okay, and then, oh, actually, you know what would probably help? This. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, okay. What the? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Alright, how's this? Okay, we thin out this one's here. A little bit. Which one of these layers was this? Oh, the very top one, I see. Okay. Over here. Yeah? Yeah, okay. I think maybe the only thing would be to make this section of it a little bit fatter. Although I think. Hmm. All right, I have an idea for something we can do to fix the kind of current issue I'm having with this, and that's to flip these things. So, is there like a layer flip frame edit transform? Oh, here we go. Flip horizontal. All right. So I think layer or edit flip horizontal. All right. Okay, yeah. All right. That's almost exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. Then we just got to move this over here. Yeah, okay. However, then we have the issue here where we need to edit it a little bit, just a little bit. And that way we don't have any issues with the actual frame size? Alright, how's that? You made this so fast, goddamn. We're not quite finished yet, but yeah, no, we're fucking blazing, dude. I am speed. Wait, this is. I think I might be overthinking this. I can just make Ricebee's tail just a little bit shorter, too. As much as I hate to do this to my boy. Occasionally, the greater good must be sacrificed. Okay, it's not letting me multi-select, so I guess we're doing this by hand. Oh, what happened to your redeems? In that you mean that I removed the horse stance redeem. That's because I thought it honestly did not. Listen, the horse stance redeem is funny, but I also feel like it's just like a net negative for me because it's not making me do anything funny or making me do anything creative. It's just kind of like there for me to experience some degree of pain, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. All the horses died. Horses go bye-bye. It's tragic, I know. Horses no longer exist in the Rise of Man in the Pav's art continuity. Pavs has personally removed every horse. That's right. I turned all those suckers into jerky. So much for, so much for the horses. Cringe ass species. I'll tell you what. Okay, then we put this here. We'll put this up here. Something about this doesn't seem right. Hang on, let me get rid of the ones up top here. What the? That can't be right. Oh, I'm using the Windows button, that's why. Okay, then put this one down here. Then open this up like this. Okay, perfect. All right. Now let's see it with the effects. Yeah, okay. At least the tail has a little bit of a little bit more animation now, which is kind of what I wanted. Although it has this weird curve now. Yeah, this thing. Put that thing away. All right. Then now that we've done that, we can actually work on the first part here. So this first part is actually going to be very fun for me personally. So yesterday night I was doing a little bit of research about like, and I kid you not, anime style explosions, and I decided that the best one to kind of like do for the sun charging up its beam was the explosion of Namek from Dragon Ball. And the way that that one worked is that it had a around here, I would say, like frame 2, let's say, or actually frame 2, let's have the sun's eyes shine blue. It is not allowing me to draw. Why not? Oh, there we go. I must have not had the right tool selected. God. For some reason, it feels wrong to give the sun blue eyes. Have you ever seen that one meme that's like when people with blue eyes look at you and it's like the most grotesque, like, person with like the biggest blue eyes you've ever seen? Like this? It really is like that sometimes. That's what I feel like giving the sun blue eyes. It doesn't feel right. Okay, let's use Sun. That's that company that makes phones, isn't it? Okay, then maybe we can hang on. Okay, and then on the inside of the sun, we have like the white lines, and then after that, the end skin seems to be broken now. Unless, no, that seems to be fine. Hmm. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Okay. And then we can have just a little bit more tapering off right here. Okay, and then yeah, around here would be good. Okay, let's see what that looks like while also removing the loop. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, so then maybe one last thing we do is right before the sun, like while the sun is charting up its eye beams. Hang on, let me actually remove the onion skin so we can actually. Yeah, there we go. This looks like the rice piece is just being power leveled by the sun. Yeah, Rice Beast activated. Like the sun's just bothering the hell out of Rice Beast while it's trying to take a nap. Oh man. Okay. Right. The thing that I wanted to do. Right. Okay. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to grab this kind of shade color for Rice Beast, and then like have it kind of like grow larger right before the impact. You know, like right here, it would actually be like almost covering the entirety of his face. Actually, you know what would probably work better is if we did it almost like circular. Okay, actually, no. This first frame, or let's copy and paste this one to here, and we can just keep this one on, same as it ever was. Okay, then grab this, then this. Oh, summon a rice piece. Thank you. That might take a second. Hang on. Life 15. No, it's in the city, yeah. Hang on. Where's. Okay, we do have. VTube Studio is still active. All right, there we go. There we go. Hang on, where do I. This'll have to do. They'll have to sit behind me like some kind of stand. I really need to figure out how to transfer the idea of summoning a rice beast. I'm guessing that I can probably do something with Mix It Up and use that to put something up on OBS, huh? That sounds like the easiest way to do it. It's been a while since I've thought about learning how to use Mix It Up, but I hear it's quite a powerful program. Also, hi, Emerald Ninja V. Let's see. Is this the same color? It is, isn't it? Hang on. Tis 4, not 5. Huh? Oh, I see. Emerald Ninja 4. What happened to the 3 other Emerald Ninjas? I guess they must be doing their own thing, huh? Ninjas are very much into like into like the aspect of uniformity. Hang on. But I reckon that they must have different hobbies and pastimes. All right, let's see how this looks. The idea of it is there, but it's not quite the right feeling. I am Emerald the Fourth. The first was a pilot and has passed away. The second is retired, and my dad is doing all right. Oh wow, cool. Come to think of it, I'm pretty much the first of my lineage, aren't I? That's a lot of pressure. I better not beef this. Let's see. Okay, then is this Rice Beast getting impact frame? No, it's actually supposed to be like a power up. This is going to be the sub notification alert. That is a funny idea though. Impact framed. Hmm. Maybe if I have like a ring inside here of shade. Ooh, actually, hang on. I know what to make it more dramatic. Impact frame. So we should play more Yomi sometime. Yeah, I haven't been able to hop on it anytime recently. Although I really like the game still. There we go. All right, let's see how this looks. Okay, then maybe. All right, then maybe right here, what do we do? Yeah, we can just add a couple of these. I feel like it needs to linger on the power up a bit longer. That's actually a good idea. Maybe instead of having the rice piece be like this, it can look like a little bit more. That's a really good idea, actually. What should I do to make the rice piece look? Fuck it, gold plated rice piece. Hang on. We should have enough time to make a very simple gold plated rice beast. Hang on, let's. Alright, what color should I use for that? This kind of like yellow color that we've been using so far should be pretty good for that. Maybe a slightly lighter color. There we go. And instead of having the eyes be like that, we can have them be like properly shut. Hmm? That's weird. Isn't this like the... Oh, it is in the line art layer. Oh, that's weird. Wait, what? Hold on. That is... Now it just looks... I need to be very careful with this because otherwise it's just going to look like a Pikachu. Yeah, instead of a Super Saiyan power up, it just gold plates the rice beast. All right, new frame. We can get rid of all of these effects as well, I think. This one is the eye lasers. Okay, we can get rid of this one. This one's the kind of like halo effect. So this one can just be the little leftover gold particles. Okay, then after that, we have to get to coloring the actual rice beast. I need like a... Ooh, this one might be good. Yeah. Hang on. There we go. Maybe we can start transitioning the rice piece to like that gold color somewhere around here. I'm still not sure about this yellow though. Maybe if I tone it down just a little bit. Shiny rice beefed. That's right. Yeah, there we go. That's a little less eye-searing. Likewise, can probably select this color range right here. And also maybe turn down its saturation or... Yeah, there we go. All right, so now that we have the colors for it, okay, and then yeah, just grab these guys. Hmm. Hey, look, this should work actually. Hang on. Go like this. And then a couple more frames, I think. Okay, and then just reduce this to like an ambient kind of low luster. That's not a word. At least I don't think it is. I don't know enough about like minerals and like metals. And I think we can have it start opening its eyes here, because at this point it's been in this kind of like closed eye state for 3 frames. All right, what's the previous frame look like? Okay. There we go. Also, imagine me pressing a save redeem. The thing is, I'm a little worried about Ace Sprite because, unlike other programs, it should like it. If you want to know why I have the preview window right, actually no, I should save. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna turn off Ace Sprite for just 1 minute. Let's see. Alert sub emote. There we go. See, the thing is, when you have a sprite, unlike other programs, like right down here near where I have the preview, it shows you like the file address of the document, including like the username of the user who has the like the user. And I haven't fully anonymized that just yet. So I'm always a little nervous saving stuff with a sprite. There we go. Then right here, okay, and then oh shoot, did I do that on the wrong layer again? There we go. And then maybe just a couple little dinky sprites right here. Okay, we copy and paste the line out from this one, and then we add a new frame. In a lot of ways, the kind of stuff that happens in a sprite reminds me a little bit of like Excel workflows. Okay, then over here. Shrink this all the way down. Add this here. Swap this out. Then right around here. Right about now with the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. I remember some games do that, right? Like they'll do a bit where they read your user from the computer. Okay, and then we add this. New frame. Yeah, no. It's good that you warned about that, though. All right, let's see it like this. Okay. Then we can just kind of reach over here. Yeah, I actually wanted to play One Shot at some point. I've heard like it's one of the classic like RPG maker games. So I've always wanted to check it out at some point. I'll have to bear that in mind though, if that is the case. I don't know. What kind of repercussions would I have if I changed my computer's username to my VTuber name? I can't imagine it has that many. It's not that serious. Okay, then grab over here. Make a second user with the name Paps to avoid it ever being an issue. Hmm. I guess. That would also work. That's true. I don't think there's a limit to how many times you can change your username. So I might as well try that. At least I don't think there should be a limit to how many times you change your username. That feels like it'd be weird. When you know it's going to show up, like I would tell you the single time in the game it shows up before you can edit it in game and get called something else instead and just cover the screen for a sec. That also feels like maybe it's a bit much. I'll figure it out or I won't. Listen, it's fine. All right, let's see. All right, let's see it with all the effects and everything. All right, pretty good. Can we lower the frame rate on this? Play it off stream, then there's zero risk. That's also true, isn't it? All right, let's make it 110 milliseconds for the frames. All right, that looks pretty good. Although maybe, we have the tail kind of flopping down like that on this frame. There we go. Okay then. Next part is right around here. And then in this frame, we can just have it flop down safely. Okay then. Okay, make this smaller. And then right around here. Okay, instead we're going to need to flatten this one out a little bit. And actually make this a little bit... we drag this out just a little bit more. Alright, now let's see the full animation. Ooh, okay, something I hadn't noticed is how these particles stay up here a little bit. What if, okay, what if I, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then right here, the cell starts to lower opacity and then just like zeroes out. All right, check that out. One more thing is just with the little shiny bit right here. Just grab this part here. Then just paste this here. And then just move it a little bit to the left. Hmm. All right, one more again. All right, that seems pretty good. All right, one last little thing. I want to add some additional shiny parts of the tail here. What the? Oh, it must be. Yeah, it's on this layer. Okay. And then what the? Okay, grab this, and then there we go. There we go. All right, I'd say that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. What? Who all is streaming right now? I think V is doing her Toku Tuesday on a Monday today. Who? Yeah, no, I think we're just gonna raid into V. All right. On Wednesday, I'll be back with some work on the comic, and on Saturday, we'll be playing World of Horror, which is a horror roguelike game. Very excited to try that one out. Very cool art style. It's like this kind of monochrome pixel art style, appropriately enough. All right. I'll catch you all later. See ya. Bye.